Yeah, well, it was a good opportunity for the fanzine that we've been around for almost over 10 years now, haven't we, Dave? So it was a good opportunity for us to invest in a campaign we're obviously quite behind in terms of safe standing at the football club. So, yeah, it gave us an opportunity to do something fun as well in terms of having a squad number. So, yeah, having our name on the back of the programme and things like that every week. I think when we started the fanzine, we probably wouldn't have expected that to ever happen, would we, Dave?
I'm not really sure what he's talking about with the fanzine, to be honest, because I'm hoping to get a game on Saturday. That's why I'm here. I brought my boots.
In terms of the fanzine, you always said that you wanted to spend the profits on something, a campaign. Do you think this is the perfect campaign for it?
Definitely, because it's something that will directly benefit the fans. And we've done a lot of stuff over the years, like with the Blue and Amber Days, balloons, all this sort of stuff, helping with the match day experience. And so this is just another example of that.
It's a really exciting campaign, and to be part of history is something quite special.
Yeah, I mean, I've done some things for the football club in terms of the launch event and things like that, and similar sorts of things to say. In that, for me, I'm very proud of the football club. They're going to be the first, football club to do this in England and bring it in. And I think for us as the traditional small club to be leading something at the forefront of it, I'm incredibly proud of it, and I can't wait to see it start to get built when we eventually reach that target.
Let's talk about you as fans. How long have you been supporting the club?
1984, when I was 5. I know I don't look old enough, but yeah, so we were playing in the Championship, and it'll be fantastic this time next season. We'll be right back where it all began.
Give us some of your favourite memories from over the years.
Gosh, that's a really tough question. Milton Keynes Dons away in the playoff semi-final, Bury away in the playoff semi. It's always the semi-finals, not the finals, unfortunately. Aldershot was a good day, the conference playoff final. That's probably the most important game. And then you've got the cup games, but I think those that league game, winning on penalties to get back into the Football League, that's the most important thing that's happened for us, because it could have gone one of either way, and everything we see now is on the basis of that day.
Glenn, yourself, how long have you been supporting the team?
Yeah, I'm a little bit younger than Dave. So I started in sort of the early 90s, and yeah, that was my sort of era then of the Dean Spinks and the Wayne Clarks of this world. So yeah, so I've been supporting them for that long now, and it's been a roller coaster ride, as Dave just said. So yeah, those away days that we had in the playoffs were absolutely fantastic. But I think for me, my crystalline. We've both had cruciate ligament injuries, haven't we, Dave? So we might not have the pace that we used to have. But yeah, we used to play a bit, didn't we? So we weren't too bad.
I like to think I could be a positive influence around the dressing room, to be honest.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Because that's where I'll spend most of my time.
And I have actually scored on the game, Edo, in a staff game, and it was against your friend Mr. Ian Whitfield, who was in goal at the time, and I'll never let him live that down.
You met you met Paul Hurst last week.
He seems really down to earth, very grounded. He talks a lot of sense, but it's quite interesting because obviously you hear him in the radio interviews, you have a certain view of what he might be like, and actually I found him really quite funny and engaging when I met with him, and obviously and he was really willing to go along with the banter of this whole thing, and that was really engaging. So you can see why the players seem to have that rapport with him. He's the kind of person who seemed like it'd be quite a good laugh to go for a pint with him, as well as someone who really takes his football seriously.
Yeah, but that's the point. He was still switched on when he was talking to us, though, because he was bringing us examples of things he'd done last season and mistakes maybe he didn't want to repeat. And it was the funniness and the banter, but also he was 100% focused on that game later on that night, and as it proved, he was, because we got another victory, didn't we? So yeah, he was a really engaging bloke. I thought he was fantastic. I've met a few Shrewsbury Town managers over the years, and every time you meet them, they're not, as a fan, you stand to the side and you don't really know them, but I found Paul Hurst totally engaging and real enjoyable time with him, actually.
And with the fantastic
Yeah, I mean, it might have been better when we were in the conference. We genuinely might have got a game then, to be honest with you. But no, unfortunately not at the moment. They are playing absolutely brilliantly, and we've been talking about it in terms of bringing a new fanzine out later this year, and it'll be something that's incredibly positive because there's so many good things to talk about. So yeah, we can't wait to really write some positive things about these lads, because on behalf of the Shrewsbury Town fans, if they ever see this, we'll just say thanks for the start of this season and keep it going, lads, really.
And obviously I did have quite a lot of interest from other clubs, so for me, looking at our start to the season, that's what really sealed it to sign for Shrewsbury, because we all want to be part of the Paul Hurst revolution.
Yeah, we can.